At this time, I'll call the meeting to order. If you would, please rise. I'm going to call on Commissioner Griner to lead us in an invocation and a pledge.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for all that you do for us each and every day, Lord. And just thank you for our military and our first responders that help protect us on a daily basis, Lord, and just watch over them and protect them, Lord. And Lord, just lead us and guide us in the direction you want us to go, Lord, and just give us your wisdom and your insight and help us to make good decisions for Lowndes County and in all of our individual lives as well, Lord. And we just love you very much. In Jesus' name, amen. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mr. Griner. Commissioners, inside your packet, you have your minutes from the work session of August 12th and your regular session minutes of August the 13th. If there are no additions, deletions, or corrections that needs to be made, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes.
I make a motion, we approve the minutes.
Do we have a motion? Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, like sign. Hearing none, the minutes are approved. Commissioners, if there's no objections, I'd like to move agenda item 5 to the end of the meeting. If there's no objections.
No objection.
Okay, agenda item 6A is a beer, wine, and liquor license. This is for the Madison Package Store located at 2603 Madison Highway in Valdosta. Ms. Black?
Yes, sir. This is a request for a license for the sale of beer, wine, and liquor for consumption off premise, and this is a new business.
Any questions for Ms. Black? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we approve the beer, wine, and liquor license.
Okay, we have a motion to approve the beer, wine, and liquor license. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
That was mighty weak there, Commissioners. Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carries. Agenda item 6B is the adoption of the millage rate. Ms. Black?
Yes, sir. Following the hearing you held at 5 o'clock today, you are ready to set the millage rate. It is a reduction of 0.126 mils, leaving a total countywide millage of 10.938.
Thank you, Ms. Black. Any questions for Ms. Black? Commissioners, I will entertain a motion.
Chairman, I move that we adopt the countywide millage at 10.938 mils.
Do we have a motion to adopt the millage rate at 10.938? Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, like sign. Hearing none, the motion carries. Agenda item 6C is the abandonment of an unopened right-of-way off of Ivandale Circle. Mr. Fletcher.
Yes, sir. What's before you is a request from two property owners to abandon some unopened right-of-way at the end of Ivandale Circle. If the commission so chooses, we will need to make a determination that either the section of county road has ceased to be used by the public, that to the extent that there's no substantial purpose served by it, or that its removal from the county road system is in the public's best interest.
Okay. Any questions for Mr. Fletcher? Hearing none, Commissioners, I'll entertain a motion.
I move that this county, I move that we determine that this part of the county road system has ceased to be used by the public to the extent that no substantial public purpose is served by it.
Okay, we have a motion then that this section of county road system has, for reasons that ceased to be used by public to the extent that no substantial public purpose is served. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, like sign. Hearing none, the motion carries. Agenda item 6D is the transfer of drainage easement agreement between Lowndes County and the City of Lake Park. Mr. Fletcher.
Yes, sir. This is a agreement between the City of Lake Park and Lowndes County, which would transfer the ownership of a drainage easement from Lowndes County over to the City of Lake Park for a piece of property that has been annexed into the city.
Any questions for Mr. Fletcher? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to authorize chairman to sign the agreement.
Do we have a motion to authorize the chairman to sign the agreement? Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, like sign. Hearing none, the motion carries. Agenda item 6E is the updated Title VI plan for the Lowndes County Transit System. Ms. Stevenson?
Thank you, sir. This is a request to adopt the updated Title VI plan for the Lowndes County Transit System, which was previously updated and adopted in 2015, and to authorize the chairman to sign it.
Any questions for Ms. Stevenson?
Ms. Stevenson, it's basically the same plan, all right?
Yes, sir, updated maps and
Just the map.
demographic information.
So, thank you.
Any other questions? If there's none, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to adopt the updated Title V plan,
Title VI.
Title VI plan.
We have a motion to update the adopted Title VI plan. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, like sign. Hearing none, the motion carries. Agenda item 6F is the South Regional Joint Development Authority Resolution. Mr. Pritchard.
Mr. Chairman and Commissioners, you have before you a request to consider the appointment of Mr. Jason Shaw as a member at large for a 4-year term to this authority.
Any question for Mr. Pritchard?
Mr. Pritchard, how does that nomination process work? Do you know?
I can tell you how it worked in this particular case. We received a request considering Mr. Shaw and all of the particular counties referenced in the resolution will also be required to vote on that appointment.
So there were no other names, right?
We received none other than Mr. Shaw.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, any other questions? Commissioners, I'll entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we approve the recommendation of Jason Shaw to the South Regional Joint Development Authority.
Okay, we have a motion then to approve the recommendation of Jason Shaw to be added to the South Regional Joint Development Authority by resolution. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, like sign. Hearing none, the motion carries. Agenda item 6G is the Image Trend Service Agreement. Mr. Ty?
Yes, sir. As we discussed yesterday morning, if approved, this agreement would provide an interface between the 911 call data that's stored in the CAD at the 911 center with our records management system that we use at the fire department for doing fire reports, and allow those two to communicate and provide more accurate and efficient records management. So request you authorize the chairman to execute the agreement, and I'd be glad to answer any questions you might have.
Any questions for Mr. Ty? Thank you, Mr. Ty. Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion.
I move we approve the agreement with Image Trend for CAD integration and authorize you as the chairman to sign the agreement.
Do we have a motion to approve the agreement with Image Trend for CAD integration and authorize the chairman to sign the agreement documents? Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by aye. Aye. Any opposed, like sign. Hearing none, the motion carries. Agenda item 6H is the Francis Lake Lift Station Pump. Mr. Stowden?
Yes, sir. The number 2 pump at Francis Lake Lift Station was pulled and sent to Xylem for repairs. The repair estimate came in at $37,884.90. Due to the repair estimate being over 75% of the cost of a new pump, staff recommends purchasing a new pump for $49,103.25.
Okay, any questions for Mr. Stalvey? Thank you, Mr. Stalvey. Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve the purchase of a new pump from Xylem for $49,103.25.
Okay, we have a motion to approve the purchase of a new pump from Xylem for the total of $49,103.25. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, like sign. Hearing none, the motion carries. Agenda item 6I is the Peterson Road Lift Station pump. Mr. Dowdy?
Yes, sir. The Peterson Road received a lightning damage on August the 1st that rendered pump number 2 here inoperable. The pump was sent in for repairs. The cost to repair the pump is $29,682.20. Cost of a new pump is in excess of $70,000. Staff recommends the pump be repaired by Xylem for $29,689.20.
Okay. Any questions from Mr. Stowdy? Thank you, Mr. Stowdy. Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion.
I move that we approve the repairs to that pump.
Okay, we have a motion to approve the repairs of the pump at a total of $29,689.20 to Xylem. We have a second.
Second.
We have a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, like sign. Hearing none, the motion carries. Agenda item 7, County Manager Report. Mr. Pritchard.
No report, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, and we have no citizens wishing to be heard? Thank you, Ms. Dukes. All right, if y'all would, please, we have a proclamation here tonight. Mr. Ty, would you come forward? If you would, just come on up here with us a minute. The proclamation, I'll go ahead and read the proclamation, and the proclamation says, the Lowndes County Fire Rescue Fill the Boot. Whereas Lowndes County Fire Rescue will be working with the Muscular Dystrophy Association in their fight against neuromuscular disease, and whereas firefighters locally and nationally are the largest contributors to the MDA, collecting money to help fight neuromuscular disease, and whereas Lowndes County Fire Rescue selflessly contributes their time and energy fighting for kids and adults with muscular dystrophy, ALS, and related life-threatening diseases that severely limit muscle strength and mobility by filling the boot for Muscular Dystrophy Association. And now, therefore, I, Chairman Bill Slaughter, on behalf of the Lowndes County Board of Commissioners, do hereby proclaim August the 29th through the 31st of 2019 as Fill the Boot Days in Lowndes County, and call this observance to the attention of our citizens. So proclaimed this 27th day of August 2019. Ashley, thank you. And again, we appreciate you and what all of your fellow firemen do for Lowndes County. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, Commissioners, any comments? If there's no other business, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.